While the world's attention is often fixated on the Magnificent Seven, there is an entire universe of high-performance companies operating in the shadows. These are the hidden essentials, stocks that don't usually make the front page of the morning news, but are absolutely critical to the infrastructure of the modern world. We are exploring the picks and shovels of the 21st century. These 8 stocks represent the backbone of government, the hardware of the AI revolution, the infrastructure of the internet, and the future of human life. At number 1, Tyler Technologies, TYL. The software of society. When you pay a parking ticket online, check your local property taxes, or witness a court case being digitized, there is a high probability you are interacting with Tyler Technologies. While companies like Microsoft own the office, Tyler Technologies owns the City Hall. Tyler Technologies is a proud member of the S&P 500 and the Russell 1000. Its inclusion in the S&P 500 signifies its status as one of the most important large-cap companies in the United States. Why it is a must-have. Tyler Technologies provides end-to-end software specifically designed for local governments and the public sector. This is a sticky business. Once a municipality migrates its entire judicial system or tax database to Tyler's Munis, or courts and justice platforms, the cost and complexity of switching to a competitor are astronomical. This creates a wide moat that protects the company from economic downturns. Local governments must continue to function and collect taxes regardless of the stock market's volatility. 2. ASML Holding. ASML, the gatekeeper of global tech. If the global economy is a car, semiconductors are the engine, and ASML is the only company in the world that builds the tools to make that engine. Based in the Netherlands, ASML is arguably the most strategically important company on the planet. As a Dutch powerhouse, ASML is a heavyweight in the Nasdaq 100 and the Euro Stoxx 50. It is also a core component of the PHLX Semiconductor Sector (SOX) Index. Why it is a must-have. ASML holds a global monopoly on EUV, extreme ultraviolet, lithography machines. These machines are the size of a bus, cost upwards of $200 million, and are the only tools capable of etching the microscopic circuits required for the world's most advanced AI chips and smartphones. Without ASML, there is no NVIDIA, no Apple, and no advanced AI. They are the ultimate bottleneck in the technology supply chain, ensuring that every advancement in computing must pass through their hardware. Number 3 on our list. CoStar Group, CSGPMOS, the data king of the built world. Information is the most valuable commodity in real estate, and CoStar Group owns the vault. If you are a commercial real estate broker, an institutional investor, or someone looking for an apartment, you are likely orbiting the CoStar ecosystem. CoStar Group is a member of the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100. Why it is a must-have. CoStar has spent over 3 decades building a proprietary database of commercial property that is virtually impossible to replicate. They own Apartments.com and LoopNet, the 2 dominant platforms for residential and commercial listings. By digitizing an industry that was once fragmented and opaque, CoStar has become the Bloomberg terminal of real estate. Their move into the residential homes for sale market is currently challenging established players, backed by a massive cash pile and a history of aggressive, successful acquisitions. 4. Vertiv Holdings, VRT. The cooling power of AI artificial intelligence is often discussed as a cloud concept, but the cloud is actually a series of massive, hot, energy-hungry buildings. Vertiv Holdings is the company that ensures these buildings don't melt down. Vertiv is currently a member of the S&P 500 and the Russell 1000. Why it is a must-have. As AI chips, like those from NVIDIA, become more powerful, they generate unprecedented levels of heat. Traditional air cooling is no longer enough. Vertiv is a leader in liquid cooling and power management systems. They provide the thermal management and uninterruptible power supplies, UPS, that data centers require to stay operational 24/7. In the AI gold rush, if NVIDIA is the shovel, Vertiv is the cooling system for the person digging the hole. Number 5. Fair Isaac Corporation, FICO, the standard of trust. Most people know their FICO score, but few realize that the company behind it, Fair Isaac Corporation, is one of the most efficient toll booth businesses in the financial world. FICO is a constituent of the S&P 500 and the Russell 1000. Why it is a must-have. FICO doesn't lend money. It provides the math that tells lenders whether or not they should lend money. Because over 90% of the largest U.S. lending institutions use FICO scores, the company has incredible pricing power. When a bank needs to evaluate a mortgage or a credit card application, they pay FICO for the score. It is a high-margin, asset-light business model that is deeply embedded in the global financial fabric. 6. TransMedics Group and TMDX. The future of human life. The organ transplant industry has relied on ice and a cooler for decades. TransMedics Group has changed that forever with its organ care system, OC, which keeps organs alive and functioning outside the body. TransMedics is a prominent member of the Russell 1000 and the Russell 2000. Why? It is a must-have. The organ-in-a-box technology allows hearts to beat, lungs to breathe, and livers to produce bile while in transit. This not only extends the time an organ can be outside the body, but also allows surgeons to assess the organ's health before the transplant. TransMedics isn't just a hardware company. They have launched their own aviation fleet to manage the logistics of organ transport, creating a vertically integrated life-saving machine that is revolutionizing the transplant market. 7. NextEra Energy, NEE, the green utility giant. While most utilities are seen as slow-growth, widow and orphan stocks, NextEra Energy is a growth engine disguised as a utility. It is the world's largest renewable energy company. NextEra is a heavyweight in the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Utility Average. Why it is a must-have. NextEra owns Florida Power & Light, FPL, one of the most efficient utilities in the U.S., which provides a stable foundation of regulated earnings. However, its subsidiary, NextEra Energy Resources, is the real star. They are the global leader in wind and solar energy production. As the world, and specifically power-hungry AI data centers, demands massive amounts of carbon-free energy, NextEra is the primary provider capable of meeting that scale. And finally, L3Harris Technologies, LHX, the digital battlefield. In modern warfare, the winner isn't necessarily the one with the biggest bomb, but the one with the best information. L3Harris Technologies focuses on the intelligence side of defense, comms, sensors, and electronic warfare. L3Harris is a member of the S&P 500. Why it is a must-have. L3Harris operates as a Tier 1 defense contractor, but functions more like a tech firm. They specialize in tactical communications, space-based sensors, and night vision technology. As global tensions rise and warfare moves toward JADC2, Joint All-Domain Command and Control, L3Harris provides the encrypted networks that allow satellites, planes, and soldiers to talk to each other in real time. They are the connective tissue of modern national security. Building the modern portfolio. And investing in these 8 stocks is an exercise in seeing the world for what it actually is, a complex network of physical and digital infrastructure. While most people are distracted by the latest consumer apps, the intelligent investor looks at the cooling systems in the server rooms, the lithography machines in the clean rooms, and the software in the government offices. These companies represent the must-have components of our global society. They are entrenched, highly specialized, and essential to the future of technology, energy, and human health. The information provided in this article is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, investment, or professional advice.